Hello there, welcome to today's Daily Dominion. Today's board is Plunder Seaside. So we have a couple more new Plunder events, all some other cards. So these three are Seaside. Then we have Harbor Village, which is in Plunder. It's a village, standard village, but if the next action you play this turn gives you plus coin, you get an extra coin. So it's I guess it can be like a bazaar if you trigger it. Then there's Landing Party, which is another next time duration card. It does the Lost City encampment activated city effect, and then stays in play until you have a turn where the first card you play is a treasure. So they get stuck. They're sort of like one shots that you can free them up later. We have Mapmaker again. We have Rope again. We have Crew, which is a duration card. It's a smithy, but it doesn't stay out to do an effect next turn. The effect it has next turn is for it to come out of play and be put on top of your deck. So, like, I don't know, if you have a Harbor Village in hand and you played a Crew last turn, the Crew will go on top of your deck, and then you play the Harbor Village, you got your plus actions, you play your Crew, you got your draw. So it's just a consistency card. And then there's Cutthroat, which is a militia that gains loots. So it's another next time. So this militias, but it stays down in play until somebody gains an expensive treasure, and then you get a loot, and then you get the Cutthroat back. So to play this every turn, you either have to, I guess, regain more Cutthroats, or you have to gain a treasure that's expensive each turn. To kind of continually have the, or I guess if your opponent is gaining a lot of golds or something, to continue. And of course, if Cutthroat's good, it may be that each player's playing Cutthroats and gaining loots and then activating the other person's Cutthroats, etc., etc. So, and then we have the events. One is Prepare, which is kind of a save-esque thing, I guess. I don't know what to compare it to. Maybe like a tactician almost. You're not using everything you have on a given turn in order to have a better turn the next turn. I guess it's probably a mix between sort of the consistency thing if you have extra money and action cards that you didn't want to play. Anyway, I don't have a great grip on Prepare, and there are probably some like shuffle triggers tricks involving keeping junk out of your deck for a shuffle as well. And then we have Journey, which is an extra turn event. So if the previous turn was yours, you don't discard cards from play and clean up this turn and then take an extra turn after this one. So everything you've played stays in play. But you can play an unrestricted extra turn beyond that. You can do whatever you want on the next turn. You just don't have all your cards from the previous turn that you played. And there's an interaction here between Landing Party and Journey, which is to say that you could use a Journey turn and place just some treasures and get your landing parties back on top of your deck for the next turn. So I could make Landing Party a bit better here. It would require you to there's actually there's two Landing Party synergies. So anyway, that would require you to save, $4 and whatever. But anyway, we can also prepare. So like if you, at the end of your turn, you have $3, you could, save at least one copper with prepare, keep one copper unplayed and prepare it, and then you can play the copper first, and then you would activate your Landing Party stuff. So that could be nice. We'll have to look out for that. Um, though they're also, I don't know how fast this is going to be. We don't have quite as good a way of getting the loots. That's basically going to, I mean, golden loots are the only real payload here. So that's a bit worse. The rope trashing isn't super fast. We'll go for ropes, but we don't quite have the gaining payload explosiveness that we saw yesterday. Though we still have a nice, I think a pretty nice board. We'll just play and see how it goes. I don't know if I get a cutthroat yet or if I just get like a crew. Maybe I'll just get a crew here. There's definitely some nice stuff here. We're gonna need, okay, we have collision, which is a little sad. I'm gonna play the crew. They're drawing pretty well. If we wanted to, we could go like native village prepare. Could be fun. You know what, I mean, I want villages, so it's probably okay anyway. Let's just do it for the joy of buying a prepare. I don't know if it's worth it, but so what we're gonna do, we're gonna top deck the crew. Then we're gonna do the rope to draw the crew. We're gonna cutthroat. We're gonna play crew. Okay. All good. We don't have buy. None of these give buy. So we do need probably more ropes or like what I am gonna do, I am gonna go ahead and buy a gold just to get a loot, which apparently was a spell scroll, which isn't really what I wanted. But that's okay. I don't want to get too far behind on the greening here because I don't have it. I guess I have cutthroat. Maybe I can get to a point of consistent attacking, but we definitely need. Actually, I don't want the coppers in play, so I kind of don't want to play the cutthroat yet. Okay. We can't buy a gold yet. I mean, we could journey and try to buy a gold on the next turn. Does get us another rope play. Though it doesn't get us. I'm not sure. I probably should have done that. We got really lucky that we found the what's on here. Okay, how much money? We're gonna definitely need to. There's at least islands, so this one may get a little dicey. We just didn't get the gains. We probably needed an astrolabe earlier because we were high on money a few turns. much do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We can do journey gold. So we got, what did we get here? Sword and an insignia. But I guess we can cheat and look and see what we're getting. Amphora staff. These aren't bad. I mean, I tend to prefer like puzzle box, and hammer would be quite good here actually, but I don't think we're getting hammer. Oh, I guess the crew stuff still works. It's interesting. Okay, so we're gonna have 9 and 3 buys. Better go ahead and trash the copper. It's cute that the crew stuff still works. Sword will be helpful. Oh, insignia actually is really nice for what we're about to do. That is actually quite helpful. Get a second crew. Now they're getting map makers, which is fine. Oh. We've got the buy now, so we didn't draw any ropes, but now that we got a few loots with buys, this is going to look quite a bit different, I think. We only have 2 buys. You don't even really need to... I guess it's a question of whether we journey. With 2 buys, it probably doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Alright, I'm still not gonna green yet. Another province. Okay. There's still one more cutthroat, right? I might journey here just to play the cutthroat. Oh, we're gonna top deck. We need more villages, right? Because we're gonna get all these crews on top here. There maybe was... Maybe you should have left some money. Probably should have gotten to a point where I had enough to do a gold buy. I should have left off a... Oh, I should have left off a copper so I could do a gold buy. That was a mistake. We can prepare, I guess. By native village. Still province? What did they do? Oh, what did they do? Results. Oh, they're just doing the crew rope stuff. That's really nice. All right, this is pretty much greening time. Don't have what's down there actually. So trying to think if we need to save any of this stuff. I want to leave that out. We got to do some Duchy Island stuff. I'm not gonna top deck any of that. Staff is nice. Ooh. Gonna try and buy Duchy Island, but maybe I need to buy. Maybe I just need to green or not green yet. That's technically information too. That's funny that it lets you undo that. I mean, with Map Maker anyway. I guess if they played the Map Maker, it wouldn't, but that's still sort of information. We got a good amount of payload in here. So there may still be time to do some of the landing party stuff. How many crews do I have? Just 3. Maybe I'll take a duchy. I don't know. Probably should have taken the island. But this is okay. I'm gonna prepare. Go like island astrolabe. Maybe map maker astrolabe. I get another map maker. Only a bit worried about the could prepare. The native villages. Let me think. Actually, oh, it won't let me go back to. Well, I can still do it. Let's new plan. Um, we're gonna journey. I'm gonna take a gold, which is gonna give us a bunch of stuff. I don't want to top deck any of that. Okay. Okay, AI does get to activate, which sucks, but maybe we'll get to attack them. So, um, I think we're pretty good on points here. That's not what I want to do. Play the crew. Okay. I guess we could have. I guess we could think about what's our money situation here? It's pretty good. We could prepare. It leaves us 13. Duchy Island Harbor Village, maybe. Alright. So the 3 provinces, 18, 28. We're pretty close to actually winning. We may have it on this turn. If not this turn, maybe across. Well, we don't really have the draw yet. What do we have on the mat? Okay. We should have it across like 2 turns, right? We just go. Yeah, this is fine. We'll just journey and we'll buy a couple of these. And a duchy and an island. And we'll super easy have it here. Pretty interesting kingdom. I don't think I played it that great, to be perfectly honest. But I guess good enough. I'm not really sure how to get the build going more quickly. I think if I were to play it again, I would probably only do 1 cutthroat. And I would try to get Astrolabe sooner. There were a lot of high money hands that didn't have buy early on, where it would have been really nice to be able to go Harbor Village Crew or whatever, or even Caravan. I mean, there were good cards here that I didn't play with much, like Landing Party and Caravan, and I didn't really do much with the map makers. But I think that it was totally possible to incorporate those into the deck I was playing. I just didn't see great points for some of them. Some of the Landing Party tricks feels like it's just like too fancy, like trying to do the prepare stuff, but maybe it's really good. So anyway, those are the kinds of things I would think about, which I mentioned during the game, but it definitely felt like it shouldn't be such a struggle. I don't know. I guess it wasn't really close in the end, but it was like starting to feel a little bit close. So anyway, hope you enjoyed it. Another pretty big engine for the Plunder, but treasure payload, which I think is kind of interesting. So thank you for watching, and I will catch you all tomorrow.